Hey everyone, this is Neil Napier here. Just let me move the mic a little bit, bring it a bit closer, and let me know if you can hear me all right and if you can see the screen as well. So the screen should have the dashboard for InstaSuite, and we're going to go into a lot of depth today with Affiliate Center, and I'm going to talk about how you can use that in your business and why it is much better, or rather much more affordable than using some other platforms out there. So perfect. Joy says yes, and we have a lot more people coming in. As we keep doing more and more of these bonus webinars, we have less people because there's always a replay. So I think people sometimes don't bother, but I'm glad to have you on the call. We've got Amir, Bill, Billy, George, Glenn, Jeff, Joy, Nicholas, no, Paula, sorry, and Ronald, and a few more people coming in as well. Excellent. Now, I do have a few demonstration things to do on the call today as well, but my focus would today be on strategy, essentially how to recruit affiliates, how to manage affiliates, how to manage their expectations, how to incentivize them, how to communicate with them. And just to be clear here, my background is that we've been doing a lot of affiliate recruitment and getting affiliates to drive traffic for us for the last 3.5 to 4 years. So I do know quite a bit about how to do that. And those are some of the things I want to share with you. So again, I'm coming from a point of view where I have a lot of experience. I think in the last, again, 3.5 to 4 years, we have probably generated about, I would say, $4 to $5 million with affiliates, getting affiliates to promote our products. So that's what I'll talk about today, and take some things away from that. But I will say this, that a lot of what I'll show you might not be applicable to you right away. If you're just starting out, I would suggest strongly that you build your own business off your own accord. You drive your own traffic, do your own Facebook ads, your own fulfillment and everything. Once you've hit a certain stage, it makes sense to go out and recruit affiliates. And I'll talk about that too, when you should do that. For now, let's jump into a demo of the Affiliate Center, and I'll talk about how to use it. Now, before I get in, actually, let me point out this. If I go into integrations, you would notice that we have quite a few different, let me close these things. We have quite a few different integrations available already in here. So we have integrations with ClickBank, Deal Guardian, JVZoo, TribeCard, Zaxa, and WSO Pro, which is Warrior Plus as well. Now, all of these are good platforms. I mean, I like Zaxa, I like JVZoo, I like TribeCard's kind of good as well. It's becoming bigger even as we move forward. ClickBank is nice, of course, but they all have their pros and cons. So ClickBank has 10% fees that you have to pay. JVZoo has 5%. Deal Guardian slowly closing down, actually. Again, this is inside information. It's not public yet. TribeCard, I think, is a lifetime license, so maybe they switched to monthly now. I don't know. Zaxa is monthly. I think these days it's about $79 a month minimum. WSO Pro is about 5% plus fees or plus something flat, and then JVZoo is like 5%, or WSO Pro is 3%. So there are all these different rates that you have to pay on top. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, we have built our own, most of our business on JVZoo and Zaxa. Like I'd say about 95% of sales come from these places, 5% come directly. But we created the Affiliate Center here to essentially replace that. Having said that, we are definitely not anywhere near the point that JVZoo or Zaxa is, because they tend to work more on let's say, how should I say this? They tend to work more on the basis of volume. They deal with a lot of volume. So that's why those networks are kind of different. Ours is kind of more built in, and it's more for the membership products that you have, stuff like that. Now, having said that, let me talk about how to set up the Affiliate Center within InstaSuite and how to use that for yourself to manage affiliates and to work with affiliates. Now, first of all, when you get into the affiliate settings, you have, number one, the general settings part here, which is where essentially you can allow visitors to sign up as affiliates without purchasing first. So I'll say this, I don't personally do a lot of MLM. Eventually I might, but if you want to do MLM, then set this to no, because then affiliates have to purchase before they can sign up as an affiliate. So that way you force them to purchase first, right? Some products actually force this because they want people to recommend based on what they think, not based on just, because they could make money with it. So this is something that you could do. You could force people in a way to buy the product first to be an affiliate. I usually would say no. You can choose to manually approve new affiliates or just automatically approve them. That's up to you. And this is affiliate cookie lifetime. So if someone clicks on a link from your affiliate, for how long will they be cookied in? Now, do remember that people these days use multiple devices. They use different channels, and cookies can get lost and stuff. So that's always possible. But if this cookie stays intact, then you can decide how many days you want it to stay intact for. Then you've got the form editor, which is where when affiliate is signing up, what information do you want to collect from them? So that's up to you. You can do that as well. And finally, you have email notifications as well, for which you can actually use our built-in SMTP as of now. We might change that in future, but you can use the built-in SMTP, or you can use one of your own SMTPs. In this case, you can send emails for when you approve them, for when an affiliate is pending, or when you release commissions for an affiliate, which happens via your PayPal account. I'll talk about that in a bit. But you can do all of that here. You can set up notification emails from the affiliate center. So very basic settings. Let's talk about promotion tools, and I'll discuss the strategy behind this a little bit later. But for now, we have two sets of promotion tools available. I would want to maybe add some more in future. But there's the banner part, which means that you can actually add a banner that your affiliate can download and use. So for this product, for example, I can let affiliates download a banner that I've created for them, and they can advertise with it. I can also provide them email swipes. So I can create an email swipe for an affiliate and one or more, and they can use all those email swipes when they are mailing via their own autoresponder. So that's all part of the affiliate center. Then you also have the commissions element, where you can set up plans for a particular product. So I could say that, let's say, in this case, I want the name, let's say which product I want it to be. I want it to be InstaSeries. So I could say InstaSeries. And in this one, it would be mail, for example. For the first tier, I could offer 50%. First tier is basically when, or 50% off fixed, right? But first tier is basically when you recommend something to someone and they buy, you get paid. That's the first tier. Then there's also second tier. In this case, you would recommend someone to promote InstaSeries. You'll get a special link and you'll say, hey, why don't you promote InstaSeries? When they sign up to promote, any sales that come under that, you'll get 10% of those. So let's say in this first case, let's say you sell InstaSeries for $100. Then the affiliates will get, you will, as an affiliate, will get paid $50. That's fine. But if you reach out to another affiliate and say, hey, why don't you become an affiliate of InstaSeries? In that case, when they sign up and when they sell, they get 50% of that sale, but you get $10 as well because you recommended that. If I set it to, let's say, 10%. So this is a strategy you can use to recruit additional affiliates. That's always a possibility. You can enable recurring commissions. So if it's a recurring product, you want to pay over and over again. And you can also introduce payout delay. I would always recommend the payout delay. You can still choose to pay manually, of course, but PayPal has payment options, like it usually pays out after 30 to 60 days. So you can set up payout delays as well. And if you want to enable some specific affiliates to get more than certain percentage, you can say. So for, let's say, some affiliates like Alvin, I can give him 60% for this one. Now, when you're done with that, simply click Save Commission. And this commission setup will be saved. All right, that's the one we've just done right now. I could edit it if I want to. I could also delete it. Then you can manage. So all the affiliates who have requested commissions, you can manage them here. Any recurring commissions, you can manage them here as well. Again, like I said, this one will come to more maturity when you start using this part. For this one, you really have to be at a slightly different stage, I would say. You have to have enough products. You have to be making, I don't know, $1,000 a month or something, so that you can go out there, you can take some numbers to affiliates and say, hey, promote me, here's why. Then we have only one theme in here. Again, as you saw in other cases, you can customize this, you can change a few things. You'll be able to do more in future with this, I can tell you that. And this is then the affiliate dashboard. So what is the affiliate going to see? When an affiliate signs up with you, this is the place where they log in. They can see their affiliate, they can see the referral URL, And if they go to campaigns, they can also see different products available to them. You can restrict what affiliates are available, what products are available to what affiliates. And then there's also payment logs. So for any payments that have come under them, you can show them here what payments have come through, and they'll be set as pending until you pay. Then they get paid via PayPal. Then let's go into the overview section. This gives you a very quick overview of how much money you made, say within the last 7 days or 30 days, for multiple different pages, for example, which affiliate's been paid, or which affiliate, is pending commission, stuff like this. You see everything over here. I know I'm kind of rushing through this, but trust me, the fun part actually is in the strategic training. Then you've got the manage affiliates part. So all the affiliates that you have will be listed over here. You can search for them as well. You can unapprove them if you approved them in past, but I don't know, maybe refunds are not coming through them. You can unapprove them. And then you also have, messages that are coming through affiliates. And then here you can edit them and you can assign different products to them. You can also change their details here, and you've got the PayPal payment email here as well. Finally, you've got the payout affiliate section. So this one shows what is unpaid to affiliates, how much has been paid. All this reporting is available here. And then you've also got the affiliate area, which I already did show you. So this is the general affiliate link. If I look at this one, there you go. Actually, it doesn't go anywhere yet. But that's something, let me open this up in new tab, incognito window. So that goes to the main home page for now. We're going to work around that. And then within campaigns, like I said, each affiliate has their own campaign. When they click on it, if they have the link approved, they will see the link here, if the link is approved. And they can see the sales page as well, which is what we have set up at the moment for this one. And the promotion tools as well. So if you've made any banner or email swipes available, they'll be available here as well. And the cool part is, I think if I remember right, if they have an affiliate link and if they have an email, you can actually set it so that their affiliate link is automatically embedded. So they have to do less work to promote something. So think about that as well. Again, it's easy to use. It's not as comprehensive as Zaxa, JVZoo. I mean, it'll take some time before it gets there, like even a year, I think, because Zaxa and JVZoo have been around for 4 or 5 years. So I think it'll still take us quite a long time. But for basic needs, it's good enough to use. And the payout you do is via PayPal. So any payment that comes through via PayPal or Stripe, for example, will basically have to be paid out manually. There's no automated payments at the moment. And I would strongly recommend against that as well in the beginning, because it's always better to do it in a manual way. It's always better to pay out affiliates based on, say, how much money they made over time. Now, I will take questions, but the part I'm really looking forward to is the strategy part. And that says all that built in. Awesome. Yes. So we do have like 3 steps in the Facebook group right now where I've asked people to set up landing pages and membership sites and whatnot. And eventually when you are selling this, I'll introduce the step number 4 as well, which will help you set up all of this. But like I said, this is an area I would like to work on still, because there's a lot we can do here to help you sell more. But let's get into the strategy section. Let's talk about a few things that you should do. Let's talk about recruiting affiliates. Now, the first thing is, why do you need affiliates? Not everyone wants to spend time or money on Facebook ads. Not everyone wants to wait 6 months for SEO to kick in on their blog content. So they prefer to go with affiliates. It's not necessary, but it does help. I mean, if you find someone who has customers who would like your product, it's a good idea to work with them. Typically, commissions are between 30 to 50% that you pay, that I would recommend you paying. You can pay more, you can pay less, it's up to you. I mean, the higher ticket an item is, like if you have a ticket item at $5,000, I would say maybe only give 10% in commissions or 20% commissions. But if it's a product which is like $27, $47, I would say give 50% or even more. Even more. Depends again on how tested the product is, depends on how reputable you are. I'll give you an example, and this is just from financial point of view. When I drive traffic to a page, my goal for every click that I send there is to get a minimum of $2 out. If I'm not getting that, it's not profitable enough for me. I won't probably, suggest that I would probably mail that again. So that part really depends on what you think, what's a fit for you. I mean, the good thing about digital products is this, right? Once you create it, any money that you get after that is a bonus. Like, let me give you this example. If you're creating a membership site, which took you, I don't know, 100 hours to make, let's say, if your time was worth $50 an hour, the value of that is $5,000. As soon as you made $5,000 back, anything on top of that is a bonus, right? So you could afford to then give affiliates more money. Nothing wrong with that. So think about it like that as well. I like paid traffic, like I really do, but the problem with paid traffic sometimes is that you need a lot of time investment as well. I mean, it's not just a case of turning on the paid traffic and it's good to go, but you need to test it. You need to do a lot of iterations. You need landing pages. You can't just sell right away. You need opt-in pages. So, it's a much more time-consuming process. It does work. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It definitely works, but getting affiliates is easier. There is a lot of drama with that as well, though, because, some affiliates, as I mentioned further down, want quid pro quo, which is they'll promote you if you promote them. So if you go to an affiliate and say, hey, I've got this great product, if you have customers, could you please recommend it to them? They'll say, yes, but only if you recommend my product to your customers. And they'll be like, oh, I don't have any customers at the moment, so I can't recommend your product. And they won't like that. They would just say no. So there is that quid pro quo problem with affiliates, with affiliate marketing. With Facebook, it's a simple business transaction. You pay some money, they allow you to send clicks to whatever, or more or less whatever pages you want. But when it comes to affiliates, it is all about the long-term game, right? So let's talk about recruiting affiliates. One of the places I would recommend is Facebook. I'm going to assume you already have a niche, by the way. And it's a shame because in this, I'm in a virtual machine, so I can't show you this inside of Facebook. But if you go to Facebook, if you do a simple search, let's say you're in the ab niche, right? So let's say you want to find fan pages around perfect abs. So you could go to Facebook graph search, you could go to pages, and again, I'm sorry I can't show you this. And there's so many different fan pages. There's a community of 43,000 people. There's community of 1,647 people. You can reach out to these folks. You can say, hey, listen, I noticed that you have a community. I've got this great product about ab workout. It's $97 and we get 50% commissions. Would you like to promote that? Do you think your customers would like it? Right? Talk to them. Hang out in various groups around your niche. Help them, help give value, and eventually you'll find people who have customers who could use your product. So when it comes to recruiting affiliates, it has to be very strategic. I actually have a friend who is really good at JV recruitment, affiliate recruitment. What he told me, and it's a sound advice, I would give you that advice as well. It's tough to enact, but it is sound. So he says that there are thousands of affiliates out there potentially waiting to network with you, but the problem is that when you have to contact them, it can get a bit time consuming. So what he does is that on the first day of the month, he will contact 5 or 10 affiliates that start with the letter A. Just reaching out, like, simple Facebook message, a Skype conversation, whatever, getting references from one person to the other, and saying, just messaging them, hey, my name is Neil Napier, and I typically hang out around the fitness circles, and I've got a membership site in the fitness market. I'd like to work with you in some way. I mean, it'd be nice if we can, talk further. Let me know. Right? Give some value as well. That, I'm always happy to help out. Like, I'm a copywriter. I'm always happy to help out with some copy suggestions if you want. Or, I know you're in the same market. I'm always happy to jump on a call and brainstorm some ideas if you're looking for a sounding board. Something like that. Just give them value and build a connection. And do this for 10 people a day. Only 2 might respond, only 1 might respond, but that's 1 more than you had before. And do this for 30 days, 26 days, because there are 26 letters in the English alphabet, but do this for 26 days, 260 people, and you might make 25 to 50 new friends/affiliates. And that's not a bad thing. Next month, hit up those again who didn't contact you yet, who didn't respond to you, If that time also it doesn't work out, just move past them. Just, go find 10 others. So it's a very strategic thing. It's a very step-by-step thing, but that's what I would recommend. Of course, if you are a social butterfly, like, some people out there, if you're a complete extrovert, you can just go talk to people in public and like in a public group and not even have to contact them one-on-one. But for people who are shy, myself included, it really helps to have more of a strategy to it, right? It really comes down to, like I said, kind of technique or methods. And I'm giving you those methods. It's not beautiful, it's not elegant, but it works. Even when upon entering new markets, I've been able to reach out to and make, friends with, let's say friends with, air quotes, with 25 affiliates in a month. And that's good. That's 25 more than I had when the month started. So again, it is a time-consuming process, but it is a good way to make new friends. That's what I'd say. Build new relationships. But like I said, a lot of those rely on quid pro quo. So please do think about what can you offer to them for, them, let's say, mailing for you or them working with you. And it's not just commissions. You have to go beyond commissions. Because here's the thing, and I'll give you my example here. I can make money in 10 different ways. So if you come to me offering me money, I'm not going to bite anymore. Maybe in the beginning I would have, but not anymore. Instead, I want something more. I want you to offer me something more than money, and not just your time either. I mean, honestly, your time might not be valuable to me, but instead, what value can you add to my business? If you can add something, I'll add value back to your business. So it is a quid pro quo relationship. Just think about that. A lot of affiliates say, oh, we'll promote something if it's a good product, but to them as well, it is all about money at the end of the day. It is a business, so you can't blame them for that either. So use Facebook as a good hunting ground. I think in future, I'll actually show you this in action. I'll show you how to use it. But for now, stick with Facebook. It's a very social place. I mean, forums used to be good as well, but these days, Facebook are the new forums. Then there's a way to do this on Evergreen front as well. So you are already using, let's say I talked about Facebook groups and fan pages and whatnot, but what you can do is you can go out there and find products that are complementary to yours. For example, we talked about perfect abs, right? What if you simply Google, let me go back here, and you can say, let's say not perfect abs, but in this case you can say how to lose weight affiliate program, right? So there are all these different affiliate programs, and most likely they might be interested in how to get perfect abs, maybe not, I don't know. But it's worth just contacting them. So if I go here, but understand something about them. Don't just send an email saying, hey, I want to be friends with you. No, send them an email instead. So you can say, hey, contact us, say, hey, I came across this program and, I had some more questions and I wanted to know if you ever work with people who have products for how to build perfect abs. So reach out to them. That's the Evergreen method, where you find complementary products and you try and set up deals with them. Again, it really helps if you have your own customer list, which is why I'm asking you to wait before you do this. Then you also have blogs and review sources, right? So if I go here, let me just Google this as well, perfect abs, product review. This is for the machines, I guess. Perfect abs training. Let's say if I type that. Okay. This one is, as you can see, it's a review as well. So this guy is clearly getting paid for it. Or this person, rather. I shouldn't assume, but this person is getting paid for it. Let me go all the way down. Yeah. He or she is promoting a lot of products on Amazon. But what you could still do is you can reach out to them and you can say, hey, I notice that you are doing a lot of reviews for these products. I have a membership site that's tried and tested, a great product, $97, you get 50%, blah, blah, blah. You continue going with that, and bam. At the end of it, you can get them to commit to promote your product. You can ask them to write a review. Sometimes they'll say it has to be a paid review. You pay us $200 and I'll write a review. It's up to you if financially that makes sense. But again, if you don't want to take the risk, just get them to sign up at 50% or more if they are really big. I mean, if someone came to me and said, Neil, I could drive $1 million worth of sales to you, I would give them 60, 70% even. Why not? You know, that's still more money than I would have had they not promoted. So think about that as well. Then what you can also do in evergreen cases is you can run ads. So I could reach out to this person and I could say, hey, I notice you're running ads here, which look like Google ads. I want to buy this banner space from you. How much would it cost? And you can negotiate a deal. And if you remember one of the early webinars I did, you can even try and get it for free for 7 days just to see the quality of traffic that you get. If you have to buy the space, fine. But you know, if it's not feasible, recruit them as an affiliate. That works as well. What do you think so far? Are these good strategies? Do you think this is something you can use in your business in future? Like I said, not a lot of this might be relevant to you immediately, but I think long term, it will make a big impact in your business, especially the evergreen one, because eventually you run out. You'll run out of places and sources to find people on Facebook, forums and whatnot. But if you actually go out there and reach out to these blog owners, I mean, you'd be surprised how many of these are happy to review your product and get paid commissions for it. So think about that. Good. Annette, Nicholas, and Glenn says yes. Perfect. Now, let's talk about affiliate management. So recruitment is the first step. Second step is management. Once you've recruited someone, then you have to basically make sure they're happy, right? It's like doing a business deal, really. When you work with a business partner, you don't just pay them. You have to make sure that they're happy. So when you're working with an affiliate, give them as much information as you can. Please do understand and appreciate that even though you're giving an affiliate a percentage, they are doing you a favor. They are taking a leap of faith by recommending your product to their audience. So in that case, you want to make their life as easy as possible, So give them all the emails they will need. Give them any kind of banners they would need. We discussed this already. Give the bullet point list as well. This is something I find missing from everywhere. No one does this, but I don't have time to go through your entire training. I mean, I would like to, but I don't have time to. There's so much else I have to do in my business. So what would be really beneficial is if you give me 10 bullet points about what your training covers. And I can use all of them, I can use one of them, I can use some of them. That's entirely up to me. But you could make my life a lot easier if you give me a bullet list about what can someone get out of this. So perfect abs, great. Well, you know, you should probably tell me I can be done in 10 minutes a day. It's been proven by 1,000 people, you know, stuff like this. Anything I can tell my customers to convince them that this is a good purchase option. Again, it might seem, you know, me telling you all of this might make you think, Neil, do you review every product you promote? As much as I can. But the thing is, an affiliate doesn't have the time to. It's like, I'm going to crack a joke here, but I'm going to try. But it's like, you know, the US government passing the new health regulation. Even the Republicans don't have time to read all of it. So they just take the bullet points and they run with it. Not completely ethical, not completely nice, but that's what they do. You can also give video demonstrations to your affiliates. If it's a training area, give them you know, if it's a member area, give them a walkthrough of the training area. Show them what it looks like on the inside. Show them what kind of trainings they can get on the inside. So think about that. Those are all the different resources that you can offer at the very least. Yep, so Nicholas is saying, so treat them as your sales rep. Kind of, but better, I would say. I mean, remember, they don't work for you, they work with you. But yes, give them all the things that they could use to help them make a sale. And quite often they will tell you. I mean, if it's an organized affiliate like us, I would tell you what I need. But if it's a disorganized affiliate, you really have to go above and beyond. So you really have to, for example, you know, let me go back. You really have to even do like done for you campaigns for them, which I think I'll explain. This is the next slide. Yeah, this one. So let's talk about, yes, exactly. Glenn says, treat them as you would want to be treated yourself. Exactly that. That's a good one, Glenn. So let's talk about offering incentives. Now, as I mentioned, it is at the end of the day a business relationship. It is at the end of the day quid pro quo. If you promote me, I promote you, we both win. You know, quite often it works like that. It's not nice, but quite often it ends up working like that, especially in a smaller market. Which is why, again, if I'm honest here, which is why sometimes you see affiliates promoting in the market that we're in, affiliates promote crappy products because they have to, not because they want to or it's a good product, but because they have to. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. So you have to be picky, at least in our market. But what you can do, so if you have an affiliate that you really want on board, what you can do is hire them, give them a higher percentage. Case in point, let's say you come to me and you say, Neil, I've got this great training for $97. I want you to promote it. And I'll ask you, okay, sure. Do you have any reviews? You'll say, no, I don't. Do you have any results? Like, do you have any, not results about the training, but do you have any results of the sales? Any conversion rates? Anything? You'll say, no, Neil, I don't. I'll say, well, it's risky for me, obviously. Why should I promote it? Other than doing you a favor. So you could make it more worthwhile for me by giving me 80%. Sure, that cuts a lot into what you will make, but at that rate, I will give you results. I will not only bring you the first 50, 100, 200 customers, but I will also then give you conversion numbers that you can use with other affiliates in future. So think about that. If you really want to, let's say if you create a product membership site and you don't want to do your own paid traffic, you are struggling to generate sales by yourself, go find an affiliate and give them 100% even. Whatever helps you open up your membership to other people. So think about that. You can also do it for free, of course, in that case, if you're really going to give away 100%. You should also have contests if it's a limited time period. So what I've actually seen on products that are selling well is affiliates run like this kind of monthly recurring contest. Every month we're going to give away $10,000. I mean, obviously, if you're giving away 10,000, I would say make 100,000 back. That's just work with those numbers. That if you are doing a contest, if you're giving 10%, make sure you're making 10%. That's 10% out of the 100. So 10,000 out of $100,000. So work with that, and you can do done for you campaigns as well. So if an affiliate comes to you saying, "Oh, like I really want to promote, but I don't have the time. My team's engaged elsewhere," say, "Hey, no worries. Tell me how you want the emails to be positioned. I'll write the emails for you. I'll create a bonus page for you. Stuff like this." These are additional incentives that will take more work. I'm not saying do this for everyone, but do this for someone who has a record of producing sales and can produce sales for you. Now, I will tell you this as well. You will get, burned out by people as well. I don't know if that's the right term, but people might promise you that we'll promote, if you do all of this for us, you'll do all of that, and they won't promote still. That unfortunately can happen even to the best of us. It happens to me every month. I have people who we have worked with for quite a while, or people who owe me favors, and they say, "Yeah, Neil, send me all the information, I'll promote you." I send them all the information, I try and stay in touch, but when the time comes, they don't promote. It happens. It's a crappy situation. There's not much you can do about it, which is why I said, paid traffic is awesome because you control it. With affiliates, you can't really control anyone else. It's their decision at the end of the day. But incentives go a long way in helping out. So, part 2 of incentives is this. Can you remove the risk? That's a very, very big thing, right? Can you remove the risk? So again, I'll use the example of you coming to me. So you have a great product at $97. You come to me and say, "Neil, can you promote it, please, for me?" I'll say, "Okay, sure, but it's still risky, right? Because you never really tested it." You might say, "Okay, Neil, I'll give you 50%, but tell you what, how much do you typically make out of every click that you send?" I'll say $2 minimum. You'll say, "Okay, Neil, for every click that you send, I'll pay you $3. Every unique person that hits my page over the next 4 days, at the minimum, I will give you $3. But then, you also have your 50% commissions. So let's say if I drive 1,000 clicks to your page, then you pay me $3,000. But then you probably made $10,000 in sales, which for me is, then 50% commissions is 5,000. Then you give me 2,000 more. So that's what you could do, potentially. So, just think about that. What can you do for affiliates to remove the risk completely? Some affiliates do it so that they do like CPA marketing kind of thing, which is where they say that, "Oh, you get paid for every sale that you make. We take care of refunds." So even if you make 100 sales and there are 20 refunds, you don't get money taken away for those refunds. We'll just still pay you for all 100 sales. You can also consider giving away free copies. I mean, I would strongly recommend that actually. A lot of people feel that, oh, I don't want to give away a free copy because, if I do that, then affiliate will have it for free. If it works out, they could drive you thousands of dollars in sales. Don't worry about giving away a free copy. Again, if it's a digital product, no worries. I'm actually making a deal with someone for InstaSuite t-shirts. Even though it's a physical product, that guy is selling me a t-shirt for free, including postage and shipping. So, that's a great deal. I'll definitely go buy from them. That's what you should do as well. What you can also do is, if you're able to, you can customize a sales page for your affiliate. For example, as you know, Eric Collin was one of our affiliates. His customers are all Spanish speaking. So in this case, he actually customizes all his own sales page in Spanish. However, in my case, if I knew Spanish, I would reach out to him with a Spanish sales page ready to go. You could do that as well. So think about that too. I thought we had more slides, but anyway, I think that's the end. So essentially, what I want to kind of summarize here is that affiliates are lazy. They really are. Affiliates are not completely reliable, but it is cost-free. If you run ads and something goes wrong, you have to pay the money anyway. But if you recruit affiliates and if it goes wrong, you don't lose anything. I mean, hopefully you want it to go right, but you don't lose anything. I would recommend that before you bring it to an affiliate, measure your conversion rates, measure your estimate per clicks, so you can hedge your bets as well. Like, let's say if you drive cold traffic from Facebook to an opt-in and then to these landing pages, and you make, say, close to about, $2 EPC per click, that an affiliate is going to make at least that as well, because, they probably are sending in warm traffic. So then you can make good deals with them for like CPA marketing, which is pay them for every action that they take. So just think about all of that, work all of that into your business and see how you can use it. Nicholas, sorry, I didn't get your question. What do you mean white label? Let me know. And I think that's it for the content part. Like I said, today was going to be quite short and punchy because there's not much to it, but let me know if I missed any question. Let me know if there's something you would like me to answer, and I'd be happy to do that. Nicholas, could you clarify your question as well, please? I want to make sure I don't miss that. Make it look like their own product? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Here's why. So Nicholas is asking, when you customize the sales page, are you making it look like their own product? No, but I am helping it position to them. I'll give you another example. Let's say if, my affiliate runs typically products in the weight loss market, and I'm in the perfect abs market. So if they mail for a page, when people land on the page is going to be like, do you want perfect abs? Here's how you can get perfect abs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. People from their list will think this is not really relevant to me. I don't want to get perfect abs. I want to lose weight. So instead, if you customize a specific sales page for them and you set it up as, let's say, the sales page now says, hey, Weight Watchers, are you also looking for perfect abs? Or while losing weight, do you also want to get perfect abs? Then you're talking directly to them. So which is why I'm saying that you don't want to customize the product to them. You don't want to change the sales page in their entire image. But as much customization you can do to match their audience, that would be great. That would be the best thing you can do. Cool. But again, I would say only reserve this for you, maybe top 10% affiliates. Only top 10%. I've had, we've had products, let's say, which are related to Facebook. And I've reached out to marketers who do video products, and I tell them, hey, would you promote this? They say no, because Facebook doesn't convert for us. But if I could find a video angle for them in there, then they could recommend it to their list according to that, and then it would convert better. So all this really helps. I mean, it's a little bit of extra work, but it really helps if you want to go that extra mile with affiliates. Cool. If there are no other questions, we'll talk to each other, I guess, on Wednesday. when we have the next bonus session. But do keep in touch. As always, stay active in the group, please, and let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. I'm always trying to be active in the group. If I can help you with anything, please do let me know. All right. Have a good rest of the day. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch up within the group. And lots of success, by the way. I know you guys are working hard. I know everyone's working hard to build an online business, even though you might have work on the side. So I truly appreciate everyone taking that next step with us. All right. Take care. Bye.